have the managing director of Think Innovations Company, a company that deals in computer accessories, deals in computer repair, and very many things about technology, as we shall discuss in the interview. Welcome to the Digirati Talk Show, a show that is meant to inspire, motivate, and also sensitize different kinds of people. My name is Ashabahiwa Erin, and welcome to the show. I have the managing director of Think Innovations Company, Mr. Nwajira
Arnold. Yes.
Who is going to talk more about your company. So, Mr. Nwajira Arnold, in simple terms, briefly, who is Mr. Nwajira Arnold?
First of all, I would like to welcome everyone. I'm called Arnold Nwajira, and I'm a managing director of Think Innovation. I'm a computer engineer holding a bachelor's, and I have a company called Think Innovation. I'm just a cool guy who does computer repairs. I have students at my company also having training. I sell computers, laptops, desktops, accessories, and all related stuff of computing. So that's all.
How did you start your journey into the computing world?
I started when I was in my A-level vacation. I did all other stuff, and I saw that it was better to be in computing because it was the future. When I went to campus, I had to pursue a course of computer engineering. So when I went at campus, I found that most of the people don't know about computing. So I saw an opportunity that if I go there first, I can get so many people who can be interested. So that's how I came into computing up to now.
Tell us about your journey. Which schools did you attend? Which course did you do at A-level?
My primary was Bara Municipal School. Just here in town. So after finishing primary, I went to Bushenyi, that is Ruhinda Secondary School. Then after that, I went to, I did O-level, the whole of O-level at Ruhinda Secondary School, that is in Bushenyi, Mitoma. Then I came to Mbarara. I went to Nyamtanga Secondary School. So I finished my A-level. Then I went to campus, that is Mbarara University of Science and Technology. What I didn't tell you, I did PCM, so at A-level. Then I went to campus, I did computer engineering. I did it for 4 years. Then after 4 years, that's when I went to field. I started my own business.
So for how long have you been working on the Think Innovations Company?
I've been there for two years.
2 years.
Yes.
How would you rate the performance of the company before we go into the details of what the company does?
Okay. To be sincere, I've grown. The business has grown. Because I started with only 1.8, now I don't know the money that I have.
Really? That is a good progress.
Yes, please.
What does the company do in detail?
In detail. We do computer repairs and maintenance. So if you have a computer there at home, you can send it to us. We shall put the numbers. I think you're going to put the numbers.
Yes.
So if you have a company and you need maintenance, we can do maintenance. If you yourself need a computer like a laptop, we have laptops we can sell to you. We have desktops. We have all the accessories, mouse, keyboards, chargers. So if you have a charger is faulty, we have chargers there. We have VGAs, we have wireless cards. Most of the accessories are there. Yes, please.
When we are buying computers, we normally look at different things. Sometimes you buy a computer today and then it operates for only 1 month. And then after the month, you just don't know what happens to the computer.
Yes.
How would you look at a computer and say this is a perfect computer? What are those qualities you would look at a computer with just a mere looking and say I'm going to buy such and such a kind of a computer?
Okay. Now, computers, most of the computers are good. But what people don't know is they go buy a computer, but they don't consider what they are going to use it for. You get my point? So if I want to do maybe web design, maybe graphics design, that is an example. You don't go to the shop and just say I want a computer. No. You have to have a specific specifications for that computer. So if I'm doing research, I have to go with a specific specification for a computer. So most of the people go to the shop and they just buy without consulting anyone. So it's better to consult and know. So most of the people, when they come to me, I ask them, what are you going to use the computer for? So I do what? I choose for them. I say this is going to work for you, this is going to work for you. So when you go there blind, and when you go to any shop and you just buy, it has to disturb you. Yes, please.
You said buying a computer, it depends on what you're going to use.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So let's take an example. I am going to do web design.
Web design, yes.
Which kind of a computer am I going to use? Let's take an example. I'm going to major in graphics. I'm going to install Photoshop on the computer.
Yes.
Which computer? How do you rate those computers?
Okay. Web design, graphics design, we categorize them as programming, and programming needs a powerful computer. So when you go there, you must look for an i5 with a 4 GB RAM, with a good processing speed. So what we consider is the RAM, the processing speed, and what? Yeah, and that is those are the most things: processing speed, RAM, and graphics memory. Those are the three things that you consider mostly. So other things, you don't look at the screen, what? No. You just go with those specifications. So when you go there, make sure you look for an i5 with maybe 2.5 gigahertz processing speed, 2.5 and above. Then you look for memory, graphics memory, like 2 GB memory. So those are the things you consider. So someone who comes with maybe wants to study, you can just buy any machine as long as it is in good condition. For example, you can buy a dual core, that can work for you. You can buy a Pentium, that can work for you. But when you go there and you don't know what you want, you just go there, you want a computer. So you should always look for information from an experienced person who knows what to do. For example, our company, when you come there, we just tell you, you need this, you need this. Yes, please. Yes.
So how did you navigate through the market? Because for the case of we Ugandans, we believe in these new technologies.
Yes.
For example, if they have invented an Apple phone, an Apple laptop,
Yes.
everyone will be running in
for that.
How do you manage to navigate through the market? How are you going to convince me that I need a Pentium computer, not an iPhone computer? Okay.
Now, this is the situation that is around here. People here, they need good stuff, but they don't have money. That is one problem around. So someone is going to come when he wants a Mac, but he's not able to afford that Mac.
Money.
So you have to give the option. If you cannot afford Mac, then you can take the other option. That is one point. So that's how I've been doing it. So someone who needs a MacBook is not going. Most of them they don't afford, but there are some people who afford. Those ones you just give them. But those who don't afford, we give options. This can work for you, so you can take this. That is how I've been doing it.
So that means even when you are dealing with these things, you also have a field where you teach people about this computer.
Obviously.
So how is that going? How is the teaching going? Because people are really adamant.
Now,
most of the people believe that technology is meant for a certain kind of person.
Yes.
If this person has gone to school, then they have information. But if I have not gone to school, I don't need that information. How have you managed to teach people?
Now, when you look at the world right now, we are switching to internet. I think you all know we are switching to internet. WhatsApp, Facebook, YouTube, all that. So those are the ways we use. For example, Facebook, we always post like teaching people. If you have a problem, how can you solve it? If you want to know this, how can you do it? So those are the steps we do. But we don't have a classroom that we have to teach. No. People no longer do that. Remember, we have COVID now, so we always do it on internet now. Yes, please.
So how is the response on internet? Because if it were a one-on-one thing, then I would be in position to ask you, I have not understood here, you clarify more here.
Now,
how is it on the internet?
Now what happens is, when we post and someone is interested, sometimes they come to inbox and we judge them, we talk to them one-on-one. That's why we do it. So most of them, especially when they need a laptop or a computer, they always inbox. After seeing all the posts, then they inbox, we talk to them one-on-one.
Okay. At
Yes.
the beginning, you said you also do training.
Yes, please.
Let's talk about the training. How does the training go?
Training, we do computer repair training. We don't do other things. Right now we are doing repairs. So if a child from senior 4 onwards needs repair, even seniors, P7, you can do repairs. So they come to us, then we already organized where to study from, then we teach them how to repair computers.
Before the details, where are the offices found so that people can get to know?
We are located at Western Arcade, room AF51. Yeah, Western Arcade is, that is where the training is. Even the sales, the computer sales, they are there. So that is former Lotus, opposite the new central market they are building right now.
So we talk about the training. You enroll students and then you charge money. And
obviously.
How much is the training and how long does it take?
Now we teach students for 6 months. 6 months, yes. In those 6 months, you have to pay 1M. Yes, please, 1M.
1M.
So most of the people are frustrated about the money, but they forget about how much.
What they are going to get.
What they are going to get and how much they are going to get when they start their own things or when they start working on other people. So that's what they forget. But that money, when you get those skills, you realize that it is just little money for what you've gotten. Yes, please.
For how long have you been training these students?
I started last year. That was in October. So up to now, I'm still teaching students.
Okay. So
Yes.
have you made a follow-up on the students that you've taught to see how they are rating in the field, to see how they have applied what you have taught them?
Now, look, I started in October. That is 1 year now. You get? So that means the first student finished in May? No, in April this year. So surely those are 4 months now. From April up to now, no, 6 months. From April up to now, 6 months. So most of them are still, they haven't gotten their own place. I think they are still looking for capital, slowly by slowly.
They have the skills.
Obviously, they have the skills. They have their own clients now. So that's what I can tell you about them.
You as the managing director.
Yes, please.
How would you want the society to perceive technology? Because most of the people think technology is meant for people who have gone to school or people who have money, or it's meant for a certain kind of congregation.
Yes.
How would you teach someone out there to go about the technology?
Now, I will be honest to some people. If you don't start looking at technology, that means we are going to leave you behind. The future, we are thinking about technology. Everyone is going to use something related to technology. Look at your phones, smartphones. Look at cameras. Everyone wants to be online nowadays. So if you don't think about technology, you'll be left behind. So make sure you start coming to the line of technology. Otherwise, even making money nowadays, we make money online. So we are tending to come from this age of digging, using your own energy and going to internet, to the era of using internet. So I can go on the internet, I make my own things, I get money. most of the people nowadays are doing it. So if you don't come to us and we teach you how to do it, that means we are leaving you behind. Yes, please.
Aside from dealing with computer accessories and training,
Yes.
does Think Innovations company have some other projects that it is dealing in, or it has intentions of dealing in?
Yeah, obviously. You can't just stick on one thing. We are trying to buy real estates.
Real estate.
Yes.
So we shall talk about that after the break.
Okay.
That has been part of the Think Innovations company, a company that deals in computer accessories. If you want yourself a very nice computer, and also information about computer, you can get to them found at Western Arcade.
Yes.
Room
AF51.
Room
AF51.
51. You will be able to get them from there. So after the break, we're going to talk about their future projects, what they have in stock for their customers, the teams, the aims, the future expectations, and all that. Stick around, we are coming back. Welcome back from that short break. Still in studio, I have the managing director of Think Innovations company. Before the break, we are going to talk about the projects that they have in plan for their future. Mr. Nwajda Arnold,
Yes.
you are going to tell us about the project that the company expects to hold in the future. Can you briefly tell us those projects?
Now, related to technology, we want to make sure that we integrate software. So with time, we are going to have a software project. So we have a team to work on that. We also start teaching students about software. Then another thing we wanted to do is looking at how we can always have online business with people. That is another future plan of us.
Okay.
Yes.
You talked about software.
Yes.
Dealing with software.
Yes.
There are very many companies that are coming up to deal in software development. How different would you want your company to be?
Okay. Now, look at the way people are doing it around Mbarara. I would like to make it in such a way that even the person who is in the village can use my software. So for example, if you look at let me give an example of Alibaba.com. How many people can use Alibaba.com? They are very few. So if we try to make it in such a way that every person can understand what we're doing, if it is local, that's what I think. If it is local, maybe people can adhere, can come to it, can pick up and use our softwares. So that's what I think about the future of our software. So most of the softwares around, they are made in such a way that they favor those people, the elite people. So
looking at the local person.
Yes, they are not looking at the local people. So I would like to make my software, our softwares, in such a way that the local people can use it and they can love the software. So that's what I think about the future of software.
Yes. For the time that you have spent in the field,
yes,
most startup companies, they actually fail because of different things. And the common challenge that I have come to notice is team. The team that you are working with.
Yes.
You find you have an ambition to achieve something, but your fellow members, the team members, their interests are
different. Yes.
How have you managed to keep your team together? Oh, how have you managed to get your team together and then you set a target and then achieve it?
Okay. So one of the things I do, I don't follow up these people. For example, if they have their own business, I don't follow them up. So if we get a project, I make sure that they get good payments. So those are the ones. That is one of the things I think that has helped me somehow. So when we get a project, I make sure they get good money. When they get their own projects, it's up to them to work on them. It's their money. So I think those are the things that have helped me grow with them.
You must be a good boss.
I think so.
Okay, what are these aims that you started up with? You know, when you're starting up a company, you say, I want to achieve this. I want in a 10 years time to have achieved this. In 2 years time, or after this year, I want to have achieved this. What are your aims and objectives?
Okay. Now, for example, I told you I want to integrate software. So I'm thinking about it next year. You said the things that I've achieved or my aims?
No.
Okay.
What you want to achieve?
Okay. That is software I want to achieve. I want to make sure that I integrate software next year. Then I want to make sure that we have the best computer sales in Mbarara, the best computer repair in Mbarara. So most of the people around, I found this business when there was a lot of thieves. So when let's say you've taken a machine, you have taken a laptop to a technician, they end up removing some things, and
That is true.
yes.
You take a computer and then
they remove the parts. So for us, we don't do that. So I had to change that. I think that's why the customers, I grew up in, my business grew in just a small limited time. That is one of the things that I think has made me grow. So in that perspective, I want to make sure that we make the best company of computing in Mbarara, whereby you go there and you're comfortable with what you've left there, whereby you go there and you get the best services. So those are my main targets.
Talking about customers, I bought a computer today, and after some time it is not working.
Yes.
Do you give me a warrant that after this period of time, or if it does not work, you can bring it back and then we sort you out? Because most of the businesses, that is how they have been able to operate. Their customers are relying so much on them. If I get a problem on the computer that I bought from your company, I can come up and then I can come again and then we sort the problem, or we get a different solution. Does that also apply to think?
Yeah, it does. Now, but it depends. Now, for example, you have bought a new laptop. Okay, we have laptops, new ones and refurbished. If you don't know refurbished, it means that we got them from Dubai. These people are they bought the laptop, they used it for 6 months, then they gave it to us, they sold it to us, then we bring it this side when it is good. So those are the refurbished laptops. Then we have new laptops. So if you buy a new laptop, that means you have good warranty for almost 1 year. If you buy a refurbished laptop, that means you have only 6 months for 6 months warranty. So when you come back, let's say, because machines can fail. Let's say you bought a car, it can fail. So it's not a guarantee that it has to work all the time. No. You can this electricity can spoil machines. So when you come back to me, we first analyze what has happened. Then once we find that it is your fault, that means we have to charge you. Once you find that it is our fault, for example, I sold you a laptop and 2 weeks the battery is not working, that is my fault. So I have to replace the laptop, the battery. So you can find that the problem is software. Let's say Windows crashed, I have to replace the software. I can put there, but a limited time, 6 months. That is refurbished. When it is new, that is 1 year. Yes, please.
I forgot to ask you, where do you buy your stock from?
We get them from Dubai. Okay. Yes.
Directly you import?
Yeah.
From Dubai.
So we ship them, the refurbished laptops and accessories from China.
I wanted to ask you, what have you achieved?
What have I achieved?
You have worked, you have trained, you have sold very many computers, and that means you have expertise in this.
Yes.
What are your achievements?
Now, in a period of 3 years, not the company, myself, I bought land.
You bought land?
Yes.
That is good.
But in our future, as a company, we also wanted to do real estates. We also bought land as a company. for future plans for like real estates. We want to do real estates. We want to do the company, then it invests in other things like real estates. So yeah, that's it.
That is the part of real estates.
Mm.
You want to also hold the real estates as another project?
Yes, please.
Okay.
As a company. Yes.
And then the challenges that you have met along the way, because there is no company that works perfectly fine all throughout the way.
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
The challenges that you have faced.
We have thieves. That is one. Someone can bring a computer to work on that laptop, and you find that the computer already had a problem with the screen. So when you work on it and it comes, and it starts working, you find the screen is already having a problem. When you tell the customer that the screen has a problem, he's going to tell you that you're the one who spoiled it, and yet he knew that it was, yes, just to make you pay for that screen. That is one of the challenges. Then the other thing is, most of the people don't trust Ugandans. Yeah. That is true. I think you know that. So most of the people go to the Indians. So when you go to the Indians, they charge you a lot. That is the fact. But the problem with them about not trusting us is because people who were in this business before, they spoiled everything. Yes, they created a bad name. I don't even blame the people also. So I think we still have that challenge of making these people trust us. Most of them don't. Telling the truth, they don't. No, they don't. Not until you say one. I said, let's say I've sold it to you, and you find that it was good. Then you have to bring another person to me. Yes, please.
Okay, Charlie, you've talked about people not trusting and thieves. Any other challenge that has been continuously coming up?
Okay, people don't want to pay. Yes.
Don't have the money.
Oh yeah, but if you don't have money, why did you come to me in the first place? So people don't want to pay.
They want services, but
they want services, nice services, but they don't want to pay. That is big challenge to us. And yet you've sacrificed your time, you've given him the best service you can offer, but the person doesn't want to pay. So that is the biggest challenge now.
How have you managed to retain your customers?
We talk one-on-one and we understand each other. So until I convince this person. Yes, please. Okay. We are located at Western Arcade. It's a new building after Chirimi Supermarket, opposite the new Central Market they are building, they are constructing right now. So what we do computer repairs, we sell computers, accessories. If your company, you're struggling there to get the best person to work with, I think we are available. Media platforms. We are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, Think Innovation. That is the brand name, Think Innovation. If you type in Think Innovation on YouTube, you get our information. If you type it on YouTube, Telegram, Twitter, everywhere.
Thank you for coming.
Welcome.
It's been my pleasure hosting you.
Thank you.
That was what we had for today. We had the managing director, Think Innovations Company, a company that deals in computer accessories and also holds training for different kinds of people. So if you are interested, you can find them at their offices. I have been Ashaba Hebwa Erina. This is Digirati Talk Show, a show that is meant to inspire, motivate, and also sensitize different kinds of people. Follow us on our YouTube channel, Digirati Media. Remember to subscribe, and Facebook, Digirati Talk. Like and share our videos. Thank you for watching. I remain Ashaba Hebwa Erina. God bless you.